The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I see Lewis, I see a bunch of you here with us today. Man, I tell you what, I'm super excited. I've got a good friend and somebody most of you, if not all of you, should know very well, Jack Hotman.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, Jack? He's got an email program called Send Eagle that he's absolutely on top of. And today we're going to talk a little bit, because we've already talked about some cold email, but we want to talk about the landing pages, right? For you to send them from the cold email to the landing pages to get ultimate conversion. Now I'm going to kind of sit back and let Jack show you everything, because this gets a little bit technical. However, if there's any wording or conversion persuasive manipulation, ethical persuasion needed, I'm here to help. So, Jack, rock and roll, buddy.
Thanks, Sid. So thanks, everybody, for joining today's training. It is a special one. I hope it make worth your time. I do the best if you respond to me. So I don't only speak to the presentation, but I like to speak with you, to you, get to know you, make sure I understand your problem, and I can respond to it with a solution, I hope. So I kind of like Dirk response in the first I talked, I would join the party. So let's make this fun. So if you don't know me, I have a couple of slides to tell about me, and then we go right in the content. So I'm Jack Hotman. I'm here because I love to share my knowledge, and you can always contact me at your will. Now, if your landing page does not convert, all your marketing effort is wasted. Is that not bad? So you do all that work, you collected the leads, you created a nice subject line, you craft a nice email body. They clicked on your link, and then they come on your landing page and they don't take action. How many of you feel, that is me? So I get all those website visits and I don't see those forms. So some of you guys, actually many of you guys, see those forms to me. So it's not that bad as you think, but I'm hope by the end of this training, you feel more knowledgeable what works and what doesn't work and what you can improve. So why should you listen to me? So I kind of care about my members. I do this since 2009, and I always feel when I promote a product or so, I kind of want them to have success with it. So I'm 58 years old, and I've been doing this since 2009. So I manage multiple online business projects, and I'm more than millions with Google Ads. That's kind of my specialty. And I own my own software company and have more than 10 successful SaaS applications. So I do in our space, in the online digital space, I do a lot. I'm born in 1963 in the Netherlands, also known from Amsterdam and Holland, and grew up at a farm. And I'm a mechanical engineer. That is my kind of my trade. And I have worked a lot on engine research development. That was kind of my passion. I moved with my family in 2004 with my 2 kids and my wife, just with a couple of suitcases. I started in 2009 in Boca Raton because that was my passion. When you grow up, I had three stupid passions, 3 stupid wishes where I wanted to succeed in my life. And one was having a BMW. One was build my own house, and one is have my own business. So within 1 month, when we opened our local specimen collection business in Boca Raton, within 1 month we opened the business, and within 3 years we became from all the locations the highest revenue. So this drew some attention. So they got noticed by other franchisees, and they wanted my marketing service, my online marketing service. I want to grow the business as well fast, and my business was taking off big time. Since then, the online business has grown about 50% per year. Can you believe that? And then even last year, during the COVID period, my business grew by 20%. So all those talks about COVID hurt every business, no, it's not. So created my software company in 2015. Since then, his business has grown rather quickly. Thanks to his local market agency, internet I became successful. And in 2009, I created multiple SaaS products, including Instant Reply. Many of you guys know Instant Reply, but only a few of you knows about Rapify, and that is the landing page builder, which I expanded my knowledge. I had that knowledge with Google Ads, and I know if in the very beginning I knew that call tracking was very important, and then I got problems with HostGator, and they shut down my website. I became so frustrated. I created WP Gateway, so that is how WP Gateway. I said, okay, I'm going to take all the controls in my hand. I'm going to create my own hosting company, and then after WordPress came those nice HTML-looking, fast-loading websites. So I said, okay, I need that too. So I created Rapify and several more. Now, why should you listen to me? So I have several PayPal accounts, and one of them, I make more than 26,000 transactions in 2021. There's about 70 transactions per day. So I know what converts. And most of them are recurring payments. So most of my clients, they never cancel. I know how to provide the service. I know how to keep them happy. I send about 500,000 emails every month. I split test every email to track what is working with my best readers. I have more than 500 landing pages. And I have made it my mission to make 100 members successful each year. So that's one of my goals. I want 100 people successful each year. And I like to share everything I know with you. So you cannot become successful if you don't have a converting landing pages. Cannot. Okay. So in a digital company, you need landing page which convert. So let me share my secrets about how to creating landing pages that convert, even called email traffic. So it's a little bit different than if they are warm leads, you send them an offer, they already trust you. But you also, when you send cold email, you also need a landing page, certain elements on a landing page what works for cold email traffic. So today you're going to learn about landing page optimization for cold email traffic. Let's start. Landing pages play a crucial role in converting a cold lead into warm lead. In order to convert cold leads, your landing page has to present your message well. So that's very obvious. Every service or product needs a relevant landing page. So you cannot say, I have one website, I have one landing page for all the things I do, unless you do only one thing. This landing page needs a call to action button and great landing page copy to capture and convert potential customers. So, converting, according to Marketing Sherpa, 48, almost 50% of marketers create a new landing page template for each marketing campaign. So if you have another marketing campaign, take the time to optimize the landing page. Now you probably say, now, wow, I have problems with creating one. Now the reality is, if you can create one, you can also create the second one. You just copy the page and you optimize the wording, the images for that new service or product. It's not that hard. Those landing pages structure is almost the same for every product or service. You just have to clone it. Cloning is easy, and then update the wording. You will get trained how to update the wording, and you use some certain nice graphic, and you are underway. So what makes a landing page great? In general, a great landing page includes 1. A strong headline that includes or relates to email subject line. Wow. A subheadline that clarifies the heading, so it needs to kind of answer the main headline. And copy that explains the offer, so the offer needs to be clear. An image or a video or illustration that supports the offer, so make it visual, make the offer visual. Trust elements such as customer logos, reviews, or testimonials. So you will learn an important element in a couple more slides. And a formal click right where the visitor can be converted. So you need a converting element. So ready? So you will get 11 tips for creating killer landing pages. So those are the 11 elements you want to kind of take you to your heart. Ready to create a landing page that drives business growth? These 11 tips will help you create the high converting landing page you have been dreaming of. So 1. Include vital information about above the fold of your landing page. Everybody knows what above the fold is. That is what you come on your landing page and it's displayed on your monitor. While there is a lot of debate as important above the fold in the web design, landing pages are one area where the fold is crucial. So the first impression. Your click-through rate your call to action should be located near the top of the page, where someone can click on it without having to scroll it. This doesn't necessarily mean that visitors won't scroll down the page to read more information, okay? But they need to have a first impression. Hopefully, at least a small percentage of your visitors will be ready to buy as soon as they arrive on a landing page. Maybe they are repeating customers, either because they email a link that brought them already pursued them, or because it's not their first time visiting one of your landing pages. Maybe they were not ready the first time, they land on the same page a second time, and they just want to get the conversion done. So here's an example of a very nice above the fold. You see an image, a logo, and a button. You see kind of see the begin your claim for the second time. It's about money, the headline, the subheadline, nice font, nice for eyes. I feel, okay, this is professional. I trust I do business with a professional. Here's another one. I created, so the reason why I add those images of a plumber is crazy. I never have seen this, but I thought it was never possible. But I get more than 50% conversion for everybody who lands on this landing page about this plumber. So that is why I also include those screenshots of it, because it works. So here you get the company name, you get the testimonial, you get a statement, okay, you get somebody who does the work, and it attracts. This headline, this above fold works. So second point is ensure landing page copy is clear and concise. So what I mean with that is it should be easy to read and make it specific to the point. It's not, people don't like to read, so you have to make it limited. So use bullet points, headings, and bold font to make content easy to read. Don't let them sweat, okay? So that is why you want to add an image to also represent the content, headlines, bullet points, but things what make sense. It is pretty safe to assume that most people who visit your landing page already have interest in what you have to say, since they have clicked to your maybe paid traffic or an email. However, just because they are interested when they arrive doesn't mean they all stay interested if you don't get to the point. So stay to the point. Every single sentence and word on your landing page should serve a purpose. And that purpose should be supported to the call to action. Everything needs to lead to call to action. If that doesn't, cut it. Okay, don't let them read what is not interested to them at that point. So here's an example. Summarize with bullet points. Begin your claim, call to action, nice font. Does that make sense? You guys see that information on a website needs to be summarized, nice font, with a call to action. Simple, correct? You just have to know it. Now, in order to get the deal, you need to understand and answer your audience pain points. Know your audience and what their needs and pain points are. Reach and make an impact on your audience. You must understand what you're looking for and why. In other words, you need to understand the pain points and communicate these pain points with understanding. I can't emphasize it enough. To invest time and energy to figure out what is bugging your audience and give them the solution they are looking for. So, you need to be an answer to their pain point and address it. How? If you don't know where, implement the frequent asked question. Okay, you get those. You guys are in the Facebook group. Some people say my client asked for. So Google what people are concerned. If you have never spoke with a client, you can still understand what their pain points are and put them in the frequent asked question. Use large font on your landing page. Using large font size are also going to need to keep visitors' eyes focused on what matters to them and reduce eye strain. Just don't go overboard and put everything in headline font. No one wants to get yelled at. So don't capitalize everything, but use easy to read font. So here's an example. Headline, subheadline, and kind of grouped. You guys see this? This is nice for the eye. I feel attracted to read this. This is nice to consume. Also, use high quality images. Aim to use 1 or 2 images. Okay, never do a website without images, but don't use too many. Visual clutter distraction from the message for call to actions. People are visual creators. So here it comes. You might not know it. Okay, the design of a website is what drives our first impression 94% of the time. So they judge your service, they judge your product in 94% how it looks. And that only takes a fraction of a second to take it all in. It's crazy. So even when you use the same wording on an ugly website, or you use the same wording plus images on another website, that website looks nice, will convert much better. We'll subsequently decide whether we want to stick around or not in a blink of an eye. Wow, in a blink of an eye. Using high quality images on your landing page is one of the easiest ways to keep people stuck like glue. So you see, 3 people, also, male and female, with money. Now I'm interested, correct? Because in your email, it was about money. Here is again the same screenshot of the plumber website. I took a section of it. We fix drink water, city, wall, and well water properties. So if you only had this headline, it would not tell so much. But because I added 3 pictures, drinking water, city water, well water, now I feel attracted to read and understand the headline, and then also can easier process it. Use relevant visual. A picture is worth 1,000 words. The best landing pages are now usually have great looking visuals, videos, and images. Here are a few stats to inspire your visual marketing efforts. Humans respond to visual content faster than you can imagine. Humans respond to visual content faster than you can imagine. So if they don't like to read, the art of your website needs to kind of explain what your service is about. 90% of the information transmitted to the brain is visual, and visual are processed 60,000 times faster in the brain than text. So incredible fast. An image processing happens much faster than text. So make sure there's an image on your website what explains what your service is. So they get attracted. They now understand what your website is about, and now they likely to read some headlines and bullet points. They like to read some headlines, and once they like the headline, they will read the bullet points. Site visitors spend about 100% more time on pages that contain compelling videos. So it's not the easiest way to create videos. I haven't seen a nice E-R-C video at this point. We might want to work together on it, but that will also help conversion. So here is your visualization. Step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5. Now I understand the steps. And I'm invited to read it and to understand it. Make sense? And that is, I see in the Facebook group such a nice flyers. I really like one of them. So they also do great work on the visualization. Here's another, and I know this also works. Step order domain, upload business listing, get paid. This visualization really changed the conversion big time. Here's another one. Low leads, emails per website is the email agency bundle. This image is so simple, but it works. Good. Number 7. What do you guys think so far? Is too much information? Good. Use testimonials, certificates, and social proof. You shouldn't sell your product or service. Here is the thing. Remember this for your life. Your customers should be doing the selling for you. Guys, read this. Your customers should be doing the selling for you. Don't sell yourself. Let your customer do the selling for you. 92% of people read an online review before buying. 88% of those people trust peer reviews more than brand-sponsored messages. Customers don't need to be anything special. Here is the $1,000 tip. Customers don't need to be any special. Who of you guys have problems with getting testimonials? Enter yes if you have problems with testimonials. Enter no if you have no problems with testimonials. Do you have problems with getting testimonials? You want me to solve it today for you? Okay. Here's the thing. You don't need a testimonial from which has bought your promoted product or service. It can also be your friend, your peer, somebody else who knows you and trusts you as a person. So, do you have friends who would like to share about something about you? Do you have friends in Facebook, in the same Facebook group? Are they willing to say something about you? You just need a couple of sentences. Doesn't need to be fancy. Let somebody else tell how awesome you are. Awesome you are. Awesome your help is. Make sense? What do you guys think of that tip? Let somebody else tell about yourself, your service, your product. I saw somebody who created those flyers in the Facebook group. I think about 3 persons. Okay? Now, ask in return, you create something, an email, or you contribute something, okay? And somebody else valued it, okay? Then ask in return, would you like to say something about my help, what I can use on the website? Anything works. Don't need to be fancy. Now, if somebody else already have clients for this service, you can use a testimonial as well. It's the same service, correct? We all use the same CPA. So you can use this. So the process of the CPA is fine, correct? So get creative. Get creative with the testimonial. It needs to be honest. You're not going to make them up, but get creative. It should not be too hard to get testimonial. Does it answer your problem? Does this solve the problem to get testimonial? So first of all, start easy, ask peers, be helpful in the Facebook group, share your knowledge, ask for return for a testimonial. Okay, be a contributor in the Facebook group, be a contributor in the community, and they will give you testimonial. Then ask for have somebody else a testimonial which you can use. Then you get clients and ask your clients to get testimonials. Make sense? Let your customers, let your testimonials do the selling for you. Don't push it too hard by yourself. Here's an example, okay? Simple. This just simple, with a 2 or 3 sentences and a text will do the trick. Doesn't need to be fancy. Here comes the thing. Doesn't need to be only testimonial. Can also be a link to a Facebook page. Now, who has talked about it to create a Facebook page about the ERTC service? You make a nice banner, you do a couple of posts, you let other people comment on it, and you have a Facebook page. Now, people see that you have a Facebook, so now you are professional. You are kind of trusted on Facebook, and you put a link on your website. The third one is if you have certain certificates, maybe from the CPA or other certificates from your study or so, add some certificates. Maybe you are Google certified, so add some certifications to your website. So let other elements do the selling for you. Good. Going to the next point. Include clear call to action on your landing page. Call to actions are the most important part of your landing page. Your call to action should be specified, tied to your goal, and should be supported by everything else on your landing page, from the headline and body to image and overall layout. Everything what you create needs to kind of lead to the call to action. The headline, the image, the testimonial, everything serves the goal to call to action. Your call to action needs to be clear and make sure users know the next step. Here are the few call to action examples. Buy now, sign up now, get my, start your free trial, book an appointment. Simple. Think you don't have a problem. But submit is a little bit too vague, okay? So don't use submit. The landing page, because submit is kind of not asking for the action. Your landing page webinar has only one purpose: to get people to act, usually with a call to action button or by filling your opt-in form. When there are too many options to choose, okay, here is an important thing. Don't let the website visits confuse you. When there are too many options to choose from in your landing page template, it becomes difficult for your website visitors to choose what you do first. The paradox of choice reveals that the paradox of choices reveals that less is more. Too many options will often hinder people from making a choice. Actually, let me go back here. You see those testimonials thing? I would appreciate if you go after the training, if you say something about this training in the Facebook group. So that is kind of my thing for you. So I collect your testimonials which I can use. It also helped me to let other people know about my training. Make sense? So submit. Okay, here, clear call to action. Begin your claim. Answer 10 questions. You ask for the question and also you guide them. You guide them what to do. Begin your claim so they don't feel lost. Here comes the thing. Make them an offer they can't refuse. You all heard about this $1 trial, correct? Probably Brian has to say something. I do this too. You can't refuse. Okay? I saved the best for the last. All those examples so far can help drive conversions. They all can be subtle, contribute to get people to do exactly what you want. However, there's one element above that dictates the conversion. This is the time that people bring up individual elements. I like to call it a headline. Again, those are important, but that's not the most important. WordStream ran a study on 3 billion in annual spend to verify that information. They found that it wasn't an element that had the biggest impact on your bottom line. It was the offer itself. So all come down to the offer. If you have the perfect landing page, but your offer is not presented to the right audience, or your offer is not attractive, it will not convert. So you get everything else on this list 100% correct, but your offer needs to appeal to the audience, okay, or your results will suffer. Here's an example. Giving a coupon always works. Simplify and give certificate for the first time customers. This works for all niches. Another example, no payments, no interest 24 financial deals. New electric water heater, tangless, so attractive pricing. Another element, what you need to pay attention for is keep forms on your landing page simple. If your page includes a form, make sure it only asks for the most important information. If you're trying to get visitors to sign up for an email newsletter, make sure you're only asking for the name emails. Don't ask too many things. The more things you ask, or less likely you get the conversion. Don't overcomplicate the things. If you're asking them to buy, then ask for the billing and shipping information and include the confirmation screen before they place the order. Wait until they have placed the order to ask additional information. What is not needed to get the order? Maybe you want to ask about I don't know what you need for information for shipment, maybe how fast you want or whatever. Asking for too much information early on decreases the chances or user will complete the action you want to take them. So don't only ask. So you see the ERC program? Here's the next steps. Here's actually what I was referring to. Okay, step 1, fill out the questionnaire. Step 2, upload the data. I don't ask step 2 before they place the order, correct? I first ask for very basic information. Here's a form. Okay, begin your claim here. Explain what minimal fees is really the minimum the CPA needs, and then from here they can go to the next step. So here's a more advanced step. Almost nobody does this, and it only works when you have many conversions. It doesn't really work for the ear to see. I don't think you have many conversions. But if you do have many conversions, you want to split test your landing page. So if you really have, let's say, 10 conversions each day, then you can think about A/B split testing. Now, the truth is, A/B split testing is one of the most powerful methods to improve your website. So I still wanted to include it, but you need a certain amount of conversions to draw the right conclusions. Okay. Now, here are 3 things for boosting a landing page conversion. Add a widget to your landing page, like I have on jackhommel.com. Landing, text, or email. Now you can easily follow up with them. The widget communicates with the mobile app. You can respond when you like it, but you capture the lead. You can follow up. Don't let them leave. Don't let them leave. You can also put a retargeted picture on all the landing pages. Of course, you should do it if you are good in retargeting. But capture the lead. With retargeting, you have not captured the lead. Capture lead with a simple widget. It works much better than you probably have talked about it. Capture the lead, you follow up. You probably increase the conversion with 30% and even more, because it's called traffic. They need to have a confirmation that you're real. Boost tip number 2: localize the content whenever it's possible. So when you have the lead from California, mention California on the website. Make sense? So if you say, okay, I want all restaurants in California, make sure that they understand you're specialized in California. Okay. Or if you do a certain niche about restaurants, mention that you are specialized in restaurants. Create a sense of urgency for special offers. So claim your spot. First come, first served, and get creative with it. So if people don't feel that there is no urgency, they will delay it.
Exclusivity. Yep.
Yeah. That's it. So here comes the last tip of the day. Tip from Jack. Use your email content as a starting point for your landing page. So we all spend really a lot of time on crafting the email and use that information, use the best subject line, use the bullet points, use that content you already spent so much time as a starting point for the content of your website. Use the best subject line as your headline, and use your best subject line, so when you do the split thing, as an additional headline of on your landing page, so that they feel connected. They liked your subject line, they read the email, now they go to the landing page, and the landing page kind of needs to answer the points what was mentioned in the email. So all needs to be flow. In other words, once you have created an email what works, what gets opened, then use that as the starting point, or as the next optimization for the landing page. Nothing is steady. When I do weekend promotions, I make at least 3 changes on the landing page. And it all comes from what is working in the email, what people ask me in support and what I read in Facebook. I take all that information and I make sure my offer is clear and that is what resonates with the people. So you need to be flexible in back and forward. Okay, so now it's your turn. Take action. How more action you take, how more successful you will be. Good. I haven't answered the question because I kind of wanted this flow and make it for the replay kind of nice to consume. But I'm here to answer your question now. So what about domain name? Domain name is important. Actually, what the most important for emailing is your from emailing address. So, and your landing page, if that would be have your same domain name as your from email address, that would be the best. Is the webpage available via SendLegal? No, there's an add-on. It is available in Instant Reply. Instant Reply includes a widget as well. George said, great info, but would be as interesting and helpful to us the nuts and bolts process for or demo the building landing page with Rapify. So I can do that. I can do that in the end. I will give you a live demo if you have time. Can we edit the etc Rapify WordPress website you provide in SendEagle? I do not provide WordPress website. I only provide the Rapify website, and I can give you the demo. I could convert the Rapify website in a WordPress website, but I don't see the need for it. Now, why? I don't see the need for it. So Rapify is easier to edit than WordPress. Rapify is HTML, is loads faster. Rapify website looks better in HTML than in WordPress. WordPress website is easy to hack. So I haven't heard any. The only thing when you want to use WordPress is, okay, I have a bunch of plugins and I want to use it for the etc website. That could be a reason. So that was kind of in the beginning when I also used WordPress in the past, and I still use it because I created this website in WordPress. But I'm happy that I converted to HTML pages with Rapify. Do you have phone support? We have Skype support. Phone support really doesn't help with support. It only helps with sales support. But Skype support and going on Zoom is more productive. Can we change our WordPress site to the Rapify? Yes, you can. You can create the website. You can just you probably have done the domain names box. You can point it to Rapify and install the etc website on it. Installing the standard website is easy. So it's kind of, once it is pointed to Rapify with the name server, it's just 10 minutes work to do it. Okay, I already have purchased SendEagle from you on your last training. Can you talk about how we set up SendEagle? Yeah, I did the SendEagle training earlier. And probably I can do it next Tuesday because you're already a member. I can go over it Tuesday or so. It's get on Skype with Surov, send a support ticket, and they will set it up for you. The setup, if you help, Surov will help you because that's kind of needs some technical. If you do not order the domain name in SendEagle, there is some setup work to do. Surov is really good for your domain. You need to update the domain records in your SendEagle at your name and Namecheap or domain register, and that is kind of too technical for most of you guys. So we decided we get you on Skype with Surf, and you will log in. He will log in. You get a notification from Namecheap, and you get a one-time password. You share it with him in Skype, and then he makes the changes. That process works the best. What is instant reply, and how is it benefit for E2C? So with instant reply, you can email, send voice drops, and respond with text message. So it's a quick, effective way to prospect new leads. Can Rapify E2C website be hosted and cloned for multiple sub-agent websites in WP Gateway? Yes. So you can link Rapify with WP Gateway. So if you create a website in Rapify, you can host it on WP Gateway. I hope that answered your question. And you can have other people added it too. You can make logins for other people. Besides the demo of Rapify, any other question? Good. What is the Skype address to request support? Support for in general support is support@jackholm.com. For Sandeagle is support@sandeagle.com. For Rapify is support@rapify.com. Yes, support@sandeagle.com will work. Okay. So let me log in Rapify. Okay. You log in Rapify, you go to Natures. Here are all the 280 websites, probably 300 websites, landing pages, website. So we are looking for the E2C website or tax website or wherever you want to search for it. And if you say, okay, let me view it first, this is the website I like to use. You know what we just went over it. Then you click on use. Now when you click on use, you load that website inside the website builder. So now that website get loaded in the website builder. And now once it is loaded, you give it a name, like say E2C demo. Doesn't need to be text, okay? Now you make your changes. So this form is already good. This form is a special form from Vanessa. You can update the questions. You can update the headline, whatever. Let me say the E2C expert. You click on the pencil and the expert. We just learned something, eh? See? That we just learned. Now we localize it. You save it. You just make your change to your like. Then you publish it. And then you say, okay, I want to host it, and you select the domain. Now, I will show you, let it load it to this domain. In a second, I will show you with how to host your domain, publish site, and publish everything. Close, click on domain name, and refresh. This is the old website, and this is the new website. Whoa! Jack, really? So simple? Yeah, so really simple. You see in California, I just made it live, correct? This is live. Wait a minute. No, get your domain name. If you order, if you have if you have it, the email, the domain name in Sand Eagle, you need to do certain tricks, and Skype will help you to show your domain here. Okay, this will come from Sand Eagle. Skype will help you with that. If you have not Sand Eagle and you want to link existing domain, you click on link existing domain, you get a domain name here. Let's say I just use ertc.com. Okay, link domain. Now it will show the name servers. The name servers. Now you have to go to your domain register and then update that domain. So here you see you have the domain NS3, NS4. And then once you update the name server from your domain register, it will point to the Rapify server and you can install that domain. Makes sense? So now it is waiting, link domain, it is waiting that is linked. That is the third option is you buy a domain and you're all done. It's the easiest. Buy a domain and you can host a website on it. Another option is you buy the domain inside Sand Eagle, and then it's easy to point to Rapify and install the ELC website on it. So those are Skype support will help you with that. The point what I want to make is installing the website is easy. Now here's the thing, what I love so much. You say, I kind of like my website and I want to use it for something else, or I might want to change it. I don't want California, I also do Florida. Okay. You do clone. Clone. Can you believe that? Clone. And then I will change the website to my pencil, and I make changes. Let's say Florida in this example, Florida. Okay, update and ESC Florida. And I can do the publishing again. That is not my point. My point is, if you already have a website and you want to clone it, use it as a template for your next website, it is that simple. Go to my sites, and then you see here it's California, and it is the Florida. Here under start, all kind of training, and in the support, you see support, take your support via Skype and a website request. So we are around you. So an SSL is $27 per year plus installation. Plus installation. So you're not only buying the SSL for $4 or whatever. No, we install it for you. So that is where the $27 per year in it. So Rapify comes for free when you have a Sand Eagle account. And I haven't prepared this actually. Let me I have a link for Rapify for free, but I haven't prepared this for you. So somebody else has that link. You just okay. Let me get the link. Product setting. Rapify. Okay, I got it. Here's a link. Okay, the chat. This will get you the ERTC website. So you don't get all the niches, of course, but you get the ERTC website for free. Everybody have the link who wants to ask for it, or you need it in your personal chat? Okay. What do you guys think? Did answer your expectation when you joined this training, an hour, you learned why a landing page is important. You learned elements of a landing page. You learned how to customize the landing page for cold email traffic, and you learned how to edit a landing page inside Rapify. Can I have subdomains under my main domain in, say, different states under a niche category? Yes, you can. So you can have one main website and then subdomains for each state. Now, would you really want to do that? Yeah, I guess you save $10
I think
per
for the
month per year. Huh?
I think for the tracking with Vanessa, that messes her up.
What?
She can't have something. When Vanessa's tracking their leads that get submitted through it.
Oh, here,
yeah.
When you use this form, you need to submit that domain to Vanessa. This form on itself will not work. You need to submit that domain name to Vanessa. If you use subdomains, Vanessa cannot say you got it from Florida, you got it from California. And not really if you care about it. They only say, okay, it's related to this domain. If you have that subdomain, okay, that main domain, as long as the main domain is linked to you, it will get tracked. But if you say I have 5 different domains, you need to submit 5 different domains to Vanessa. That is okay. Only Vanessa needs to know that.
Yeah.
So
that's the extent of my technical knowledge.
You're doing well. You know that salespeople make more money than technical people? That's how it is. So it would not convert as well. Yeah, subdomains. Maybe as a test you can do subdomain, but keep in mind it's only $10 per year or something. It's nothing. It's not really. I had a conversation in Facebook today, in Facebook message. I don't know if that person is on Skype. He said, Jack, every contact in San Eagle is 1 penny. Okay, then I said, okay, I will put a big amount of pennies on the floor, and you're only allowed to pick 1 penny at a time. How many pennies do you want me? How many pennies do you want to pick up? And yeah, he got the point. Okay, don't struggle over pennies. Okay, you cannot. We are not in a penny world. We are in the dollar world. We want to think the big things. We want to make sure things are easy, 1 click away, understand things how it works, and get results. Don't trip over $1 to get a nickel. Yeah, that's probably his saying. Yeah. So see the big pictures, okay? Don't get frustrated over $10 or so. Get conversion, get that email out, get things done, rather today than tomorrow. Become successful is main part is taking action. I love that you guys are in this training today. It's not scheduled, and still en masse you guys are following this training. Okay, Suen, send the support, take it to jackhobben.com, and I will look into it. I showed the last time how to do the email in San Diego. I think I did last Tuesday, the training. I can do another San Diego training, but today is kind of an extension of the email training. Today is the landing page. I promised last training that today I cover landing pages. Kind of here. If you go to my channel, your videos. I don't know how that all works. There's a training about I don't know, instant reply, how to warm up before instant reply. This new instant reply. I have one client. What's this? 100 client getting email script? I don't know. Man, instant reply my mastermind. I had. Can somebody show me the link? Think that was the link. Not. I forgot. So go to my channel. I don't know. How can I change the link of my channel? It was kind of YouTube at jackhotman.com, I guess. Dit is Jack Hotman. That should work. Okay, can you guys click on it? Because what I see is different what you guys see. Because
Try going to your library on the left or your videos.
your videos.
Yep.
But I think I did.
Okay.
And I do more than one training. You see?
Yeah.
You guys see YouTube at Jack Hotman? That should work.
In playlist. Click on your playlist.
Playlist. Okay, and then you have. Okay. I share that link. Now the easiest way to get updated is ring the bell. Like the video and ring the bell. Subscribe, ring the bell. Each time when I release a new video, you get automatically updated.
Does any of those 23 Syndeagle videos would have what they're asking for?
I think they are on training. I put everything on a training the last.
Okay.
Oh, here it is. Oh, that was 2 hours. That's a long one. Is there a link?
Your recovery profit system right there. Yep.
Yeah. This actually was a good training. I really liked it. Let me get the link. Is this a link? No, you guys have so many links now for me. Okay.
You got to make sure it's shareable before you give the link. But yeah.
Yeah, most only instant reply is not shareable for everybody, but
yeah.
Wow, thanks for you guys. So much questions.
Yeah, it should be in your back office anyway. Yeah.
Okay,
cool.
So you need to like the video, then something. So let me go to a video which I I have not liked or subscribed. Huh? Let's see. I'm a Formula One fan. You probably see this. Okay. Okay, you need to like it and then subscribe. No, like, subscribe, and then ring the bell. Okay, then you see all my videos. No, I don't want this. Huh? No, I have nothing to do with this. Just like, and then subscribe, and ring the bell. Then, if you do that with my video, okay. And so, then you get automatic. The links are not coming up. The links are not coming up. That's not good. Some is supporting it then. I don't know. Tons of great training in there. So if you need help, okay, I'm happy to help you. But the last training is always on jackhotman.com. It stays up for a week, and then you have webinar replay. That's the last training. I don't know what was the last training. Or the email agency bundle. That was the email agency bundle. Thanks, Frank. Appreciate it. Thank you. Now, if you really want to do me a favor, is go to the recovery Facebook group and leave me a message. Yeah, 2 sentences what you think about this training or whatever. Doesn't mean maybe you learned something about it. Just mention what you learned. It's fine to me. Everything is fine to me. Doesn't matter. I just want your feedback written.
And that's how you ask for testimonials.
Correct. Now,
Perfect example.
You don't get the deal if you don't ask for the deal. Sit?
That's right.
So everything needs to lead to the deal. How do you get the deal? To ask for it at some point. Cannot expect that you get the deal without asking for it. Okay, maybe you get the deal, but don't expect it. Huh?
I say it all the time when people are like, man, I just get nervous when I go to, people think I'm selling them. I'm like, what's more offensive? If you walked on a car lot and somebody asked you twice, can I help you? Or if you walked on the car lot and nobody talked to you.
Correct.
Right?
If nobody talks to you, then you don't feel welcome. Huh?
That's right.
So, it's with the email. If it's really called email, you can say, you probably have not expected this email, but let me introduce to you. Something like that. Then they feel welcome. And also at the end, you want to say something. Sorry, if this email doesn't relate to you, just reply with no, and you will never receive an email from me. Now, you take out the frustration, and because you apologized, so you all you kind of want to take the lead. Also in a call. So do you guys want to learn? I don't know if this is related to the topic, but do you want to learn how to close a deal via call? There's one simple thing that you can easily do. One simple thing. And a simple thing is ask question and listen. And when they give an answer and they ask you a question, you answer that question, but you directly follow up with a question. So
that's how you control the conversation.
Correct. So you want to control the conversation, and it doesn't matter. You get them on a call, and you have no knowledge if they live in Florida or in California, if they're a restaurant or a plumber. You have no knowledge. You know how to handle this? You ask for it. You just ask for it. Hey, how did you hear about me? And where do you live? California. Which state? Yeah, I know the place. I have been visited. It's very nice. I wish I could live here. Which business do you have? So you kind of do small talk with every question you ask. In your mind leads to that call to action. But you need to collect the information to present the offer you think he will like. So it's same with the website. You cut the waste, be to the point, but I think the thing what you really want to remember today is let other people do the selling for you.
Just like nothing happens without taking action. Same thing. Nothing happens without engaging, and any sort of engagement or icebreaker is good. So, and people like to talk about themselves.
Yeah.
So make sure you let them talk about themselves as much as possible, more than you talk about yourself. Even though we all want to.
They really like to talk about themselves. Let them talk.
That's right.
Show interest in their life.
When I went through Southeast, Jack, when I went through Southeast Toyota, they trained me to go around all over the country to talk to dealers. I mean, I was walking in, to car guy dealers, right? That anytime you would say they would stop you immediately and go, enough about me. Let's talk about you. What do you think about me? Nobody cares about you. Quit saying I.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
That is. I even notice with my kids. When we have a small talk with my kids, they don't care about you or your problem. They really don't care. They only care about their problems. Huh?
That's right. Kids are so honest.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, man. Well, hey, with respect of everybody's time, let's rock and roll. And Jack, thank you so much, man. This was super valuable, and I know everybody appreciated it.
If I did not answer your question, send me an email, support@jackhobman.com. I will respond to it. I will read the Facebook group and I like your appreciation. Whatever you need, I'm around. You will find me. And hopefully, I wish you success. And if you need, I have you on the back. So you will never be alone.
Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.
Yep. See ya.